their feelings for you. Spirit, guides, and angels, please tap into the energy of the collective's person and tell me their current feelings for the collective. So we're seeing these cards together. So I have the moon. All right. There might be a little confusion, things that are being hidden. They may be hiding their emotions. Tell me more. They're burdened by whatever they're hiding from you. Tell me more. One more card. And I'll put it all together. The Hermit. So they're distant from you. This person may have ghosted you. They may have pulled themselves away from you. This person is having some issues. The Moon card can also be kind of like it's because the moon hides the truth. You can only see, glimpse of the truth in the shadows. It can also be like emotional issues, like mental issues. Like, I'm not saying I don't like to use the word crazy, but I'm not saying they have like a mentally ill issue, but right now they got mental problems. Like, it's really internal. It's like a whole storm in their head right now. And it's burdening them. Wow. And they're trying to pull away. They're pulling away from everything and everyone, not just you. So if you notice that someone you were dealing with was pulling away from you, please try not to take it personal. There's some crazy ass inner turmoil that is going on with this person. Let's try to clarify the moon. What's the moon, Spirit? What is the moon? Eight of Wands. They might have gotten some information. So the Eight of Wands is kind of like, that can be like digital movement, like a text message, a DM, a social media post. It could be a call. I know most people don't use the phone that much. That's why I say those other things. But there was some information that got back to this person about you. What was it? It made them defensive, whatever that information was. So this is Nine of Wands. That's the wounded warrior. This person is very guarded about the information that they found out about you. The wounded warrior is someone who's been battling and they're battle weary. So they're just like, I'm tired of fighting. What is it that they're tired of fighting, Spirit? Jeez, they don't want you to know. Good Lord, the High Priestess. That's another thing. This hiding, keeping secrets. Intuitively, there's something going on with this person. It's all inner. I got the High Priestess. I got the Moon. I got the Hermit. So this person's got something going on. And for whatever reason, I'm not supposed to tell y'all what it is. That's how Spirit works sometimes, y'all. I just pull the cards, okay? What are their current feelings for the collective? Let me redirect. Maybe I can get some more information. Okay, Queen of Cups, alrighty. That's they feel like you're a loving, nurturing person. They felt like you were loving and nurturing toward them. Ooh, the Empress. Okay, so I think I know the situation. All right, this person is in inner turmoil because they blew it. They blew it. They see how loving and nurturing you are. The Empress is like the epitome of, and don't be worried about the gender. It could be a man that I'm talking to, that they're referring to. The Empress is everything. She's nurturing. She's loving. She's independent. She's abundant. She's sexy. She's wanted by others. She is the epitome of the prototype of wifey or hubby. That is the Empress. But it's a feminine energy. So this could be a female that I'm talking about, that this person is dealing with. They could be man, they could be a female, it doesn't matter. But the energy itself, this is why they're in turmoil. What y'all do to them? No. You know what? I don't think you did anything. I think you just existed. The fact that you existed, and with the Hermit, that tells me that you guys could be separated from each other. So this person may have ghosted you. Maybe when they had an opportunity to be around you and have you, they made a different choice, and now they're realizing it, and it's fucking with them. It's fucking with them right now, because look at you, and that Eight of Wands information. I don't know what that information was, but whatever it was, it put you in this light of the Queen of Cups and the Empress. So you might have had something amazing happen in your life, and this person got wind of it, and they've been a mess ever since. They've been a mess ever since. How do they view you as a person? They're confused. Oh, the wish fulfillment card. Seven of Cups is like a whole bunch of options that might confuse somebody, but I'm getting the impression This person has just got a lot of illusion about you, like what ifs, and what if I would have given prioritized this relationship and this connection, and I didn't do that, and now I'm sitting here in my thoughts and in my feelings, and I gave up the Queen of Cups and the Empress. The hell was wrong with me? That was everything I wanted. They're everything I want, and now they're out there getting everything that they want. And the Nine of Cups is a very selfish energy, not in a bad way. It just means that you have everything you need. A lot of times people say, if you want a person that's giving, loving, nurturing, abundant, ambitious, become those things yourself and you'll attract it. You are all those things. So you're self-made. You're self-made. You don't need anybody to feel valuable or worth. You're getting whatever it is that you desire, and they want you. They want a piece of that, and they're like, well, what if I would have called them back? Or what if I would have spent more time with them? What if I would have prioritized our relationship? What if I wouldn't have tried to play like they don't matter to me, and I had a whole bunch of other options that I was messing around with? What if I would have, showed them my real feelings? And now they're just in there. They're not doing good. Whoever this person is, they're just spiraling. It's a mess. It's kind of like part 2 of the last reading I did, if you want to be real about it. What actions is this person going to take towards the collective? Wheel of Fortune. And I got the King of Wands. Yeah, I think this person's attitude is, unfortunately, it is what it is. Their ego, the King of Wands is an egoic person. This is a person that on the surface, they act like they have all their ducks in a row, and they come across that way to people. They come across as being ambitious, strong, independent, a go-getter. This person might be all those things on the surface, if you will. But they feel like it's out of their hands. They feel like the Wheel of Fortune is turning against them right now. They feel like there's nothing they really can control about the situation, which is the antithesis of the King of Wands. He's all about control. So this person is going to put on the show, but in reality, they're spiraling right now. They might even try to grandstand with you. The King of Wands is action. So they might come towards you, but they're going to come towards you with their ego. So they might try to come towards you to tell you how amazing and great they are. So that news they got, that 8 of Wands, if that's some kind of news or information they got, they might try to come towards you like being like the bigger person, the adult, and say, oh, hey, I heard about da-da-da-da-da. Oh, congratulations. I'm so happy for you because, I'm doing this and that and the third myself. So I'm just glad to see that you're finally doing something, or at least you're doing something, kind of like they're trying to in a way kind of diminish a little bit your success and prop themselves up. I feel like that's the kind of experience, if this person comes towards you at all, you're going to have in terms of action. All right, Spirit, what's the advice? You know what? Spirit is asking me to ask, what do they want from you? They want to keep you bound to them. They are bound to you. This is where they are right now. They're in the 8 of Swords energy. They feel like there's nothing they can do. They're in this kind of like turmoil that's inner, and they can't get out of it. They can't let you go. They can't get over you. That's frustrating for the King of Wands, who wants to have control. They want you to be like that. They want you to be bound. They want you to be stressed out. They want you to be in your head about them. It's ridiculous. What else? Oh, okay. They want to cause an upheaval. Guys, I don't like to be a person who's a fearmongerer, but I think that this person wants you to blow up, your life to blow up, so that they maybe feel like their life isn't as miserable as it is, because somebody in that energy, they're not really too happy with their lives. This is one of those people where everybody can't win. If you win and they losing kind of mentality, if you know what I'm saying. Like they can't handle you doing well. If you're doing too good, then that means that maybe they're not doing so good. So they want to kind of blow you up, kind of like how they're feeling like they're being blown up. They want some kind of, I don't want to say necessarily destructive thing to happen to you, but they want a blow up in you guys' connection, a blow up in your life. This is the kind of person, if they know you're in a relationship with someone else right now, they don't want that to work out. They want to try to do something to kind of sabotage. I'm sorry to say that, you guys. Don't create illusions in your life. Tarot is here to give you clarity. It's not to replace your own tuition and judgment. If you're happy in your relationship, this is not about you. You shouldn't even be probably looking at this reading if you're happy in your relationship. This is for someone who had a hunch. This is just clarifying you are right. All right, now I am going to give advice after seeing those cards. What's the advice, Spirit? Woo, child. I just came here for a few seconds. I wasn't expecting all this. Hangman, be still. Just pull back. Give me more. I love the Hangman. Yeah, let it go. Why would you know what? I always say this. What is man to God? You got God on your side. So why do you care about what man got going on if that's their mentality, right? So you just be still, you keep moving forward. This situation is basically, it served its purpose in your grand scheme of life lessons and purpose. You just move forward and further into your destiny. You doing it already. Most of you guys are already doing it. If you haven't, you're going to get a perspective, a change of heart that it's time to let this go if you haven't already. But I think the most of you guys have already done that. All right, you guys, thank you so much for listening. If you got to this end, please follow, comment. I'd love to hear from you guys. I really appreciate the support. Hopefully it resonated. But if it didn't, you know what I always say? I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.